Okay, so I wanted to show you how to add units and unit conversion to your calculator, since that's the second thing we're learning in week 2. So I already did the code here, but I'm about to show you how I went through it. So this is the original code from the first part of week 2, the 2A video, which you could have seen previously. So what we want to do is we want to take this where we ask for user input and check variables, but we want to add units to it. So I'm going to add a text box. I'm going to call it asking for user input and checking variables with units. Okay, and then we're going to add a code box. So you don't always have to restart your code. This code worked well right here, the one where I checked the variables but without units. So I can just copy this and then add on to it. Okay. So we're starting with what we had before, where I asked the input, what is the length of your rectangle, and then I change it into a float to help the computer work a bit better. And then I ask the input, what is the width of your rectangle, change it into a float, and then I print the length and width. What I want to add to this is units. So I'm going to say that the default units for my equation are going to be centimeters. So I'm going to change this to say, what is the length of your rectangle in centimeters? And what is the width of your rectangle in centimeters? So I'm not giving them an option for what to enter it in. I'm telling them it has to be in centimeters. And then when I print it, it's going to say length, print the length value, and then say centimeters. And that's the shorthand for centimeters. Okay, so let's try it. What is the length of your rectangle in centimeters? 11. Width in centimeters, 7. Okay, length 11.0 centimeters, width 7.0 centimeters. Perfect. So now I want to actually calculate the area. So I'm going to add another text box. Calculating the area, input values with units. Okay. This one's pretty easy, so I'll just write the code from scratch. So now the area, I might want to change the name, and instead of just calling it area, call it area underscore CM, which could stand for centimeters, to be like, this is the area if they only enter it in centimeters. So if they do that, I'd say area centimeters is length times width, right? And then I would want to print it to check that it worked. Print area centimeters, but maybe I want to make it a little more snazzy, so I say the area of your rectangle is, then I'm going to print the area, and then I want to give it units, so I will say if you multiply centimeters times centimeters, the new units are centimeters squared. Okay, the area of your rectangle is 77.0 centimeters squared, which matches up because 11 times 7 is 77. So the last thing that I want to add that's new is I want to add a way to convert units. What if they actually wanted their area in inches squared instead? Okay, so let's add another text box, converting units, and add another code box. Okay, so let's say we want to do inches. So we're going to say our new variable is going to be called area underscore in for inches. And we need to look up the conversion factor. So I would go to another web browser and I type in how to convert centimeters squared to inches squared. It says 1 square centimeter is 0.155 square inches. So this is the number I need. So area in inches is equal to 0.155 times area in centimeters. Okay? And then obviously I need to print it. And I want to make it similar. The area of your rectangle is, then we're going to print the area in inches, and then we're going to give it units, inches squared, so they know those are the new units. Try that again. The area of your rectangle is 11.935 inches squared. So perfect. So right now we're just keeping it simple and just changing the units of the answer after you solve for it. But next week, we're actually going to figure out a way where you can change this so that you ask the user what kind of units they want to use from the very beginning. So that will require if, elif, else statements, and you'll learn about that in week 3.